this day is ours, and this day will be ours if we outwork them and out-hustle them and out-play them. Right now, you know, when we talk effort, we all talk about effort. Tonight, I think as coaches and I think as players, that when we look around this room, let's start rewarding and acknowledging unbelievable effort. When a guy makes an unbelievable play, whether it's stealing a possession or diving or just hustling, jumping in front of a shot, we're going to reward effort tonight. We're going to acknowledge effort and we're going to reward it. Because effort, quite honestly, is between you and you and you and you. That you can look in the mirror around these guys and say, I've given everything I can for you. I've given everything I can for you. And people say in this league, they say, well, how good a team can they be because they all come from different schools. Well, I think that's what makes us stronger. We get to build on what Duke's done, what Maryland's done, what's Navy's done, what's Denver done, what's Virginia done. We get to build on it. We take all those good qualities of all those programs and we build it together, and then we become a hell of a team ourselves. But this is going to be about effort. This is going to be about competing. This is going to be about hustling. And we're going to have a fucking good day here.
Yeah, Hawks.
Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hawks!
Let's get it all warm up.
See, that's what I'll be ready for.
Hell yeah!
Hey, 40. Is that reset?
No, it's not a reset! Yeah, reset!
Well, Coach, I know the word effort was something you guys used before the game with us at halftime, and then was something that came up post-game as well. What made the difference in that department, you think, tonight?
Well, most teams in the league don't do a good job off the bye, and this is a real compliment to our team. And the only way we could get this thing done is through outstanding effort. A guy like Matt Reese, who ran out 5 balls, Steele Stanwick, second chances, Josh Byrne, Colin Heacock off the ground. We got a lot of second chances.
And Reese just legged out another shot. Unofficially, that's 5 times in this game he's run out shots.
So Reese,
I've never seen a player run out 5 shots in one game.
Hey, that's a big baby. Give it up, man. All right, big baby. Possession. Right now, the ball's been ours when it's hit the ground, and we're playing defense with a purpose. Keep hustling down. We got 10 minutes here. Let's win the next 10 minutes. Over the ground has been us all day. Keep it up. Doing a good job getting from defense offense. So pressing down a little bit on the clear. Our Vinny's got to catch it and know where you're going to throw it. Hey, Vinny, catch it. What?
I want to start on the defensive side. You mentioned running out the ball, but also just that group erased some really talented offensive players. How did Bob Schillinglaw and that unit come together to have a plan against, while Ohio was without Tommy Schreiber, one of the better offenses in the league the last couple of years?
Well, I think Gordon Murray being able to cover Cannizzaro was a big plus for us. I don't think he scored, or maybe he scored one on extra man or in transition, but one-on-one he didn't score. Garrett Epple did a good job on home, and he got one in transition that we didn't do a good job on. But I thought we won some matchups down there, or we didn't get killed on some matchups. And with that team, you got to try to survive a little bit.
No, this is okay. Yeah, there we go.
These are men playing professional lacrosse, and it's stopped by Amato.
We're good here. Oh my God!
Hey, the blueprint that they had to win a championship, here's our blueprint. Work harder than them, be tougher than them, and care more about each other. And that's a hell of a blueprint, and have good players doing it. Right now, we're more athletic, we're faster, and we're better on the ground, and we're tougher right now. And we got good players, and we care more than them right now. Keep that up. I don't care what the score is. We're a good team, and I don't care who we play.
Hang down now.
Sloppy on the offensive end, and Waldeck lets it fly. Easy stop for Amato. Up and out to Costabile. We're off and running. Heacock, skip past to Stanwick, dunks it past Burnmore. The run continues for Chesapeake.
What are you seeing from Nico? This is his fourth start. He had a couple beautiful saves, one off his foot that really stood out to us in the booth. How has he helped galvanize that end as well?
Well, I think Brian, when he gets healthy, is a guy that organizes us and understands from a coaching perspective what to do. I think Nico is a energy guy. He's a effort guy. He's a never give in guy. So both of them have skills, and that's why we were planning on playing them all year long.
Even more of a concern for Chesapeake.
Offense should score, what, 8 out of 10 in this scenario?
I would imagine these are releasable penalties, though, for the hold. Ambler up top.
No one can go over. Now, no one can go
Shot
over the
deflected.
midfield line. You want to kill as much time as possible before chucking it.
Costabile with a critical loose ball. 3 men in the box for Chesapeake. They dump it the other way, and here's the human clear. Matt Abbott.
Look at that play. That's what I love about covering Major League Lacrosse. You come to games and you will see something that you'll never seen before. I've never seen that scenario where a team killed off a 3-man down scenario. I've never seen a 3-man down killed off.
Part of the formula always is face-offs as well, and Stephen Kelly definitely through the first 3 quarters of this game was critical.
I thought early we won faceoffs. I thought in the second half they kind of controlled them, and we missed some ground balls and had some first-time ground balls that we didn't pick up. So, I think Steven's been a guy while we were struggling offensively. He gave us the ball over and over again and allowed us to win. And now we're playing a little better offense for at least the first half, so we don't need the ball as often as we needed it before.
Nice job, brother. Thank you.
When college refs get put to the test for the first couple weeks, by the end of the summer championship week,
Anything goes. It's
go.
a brawl on the field.
It really is.
And it's a man-up face-off for Chesapeake, who gets a huge 2-point goal from their rookie Ian McKay. Isaiah Davis-Allen there for the loose ball, up and out to Matt Reese. So
that stings if you're Ohio. You won that face-off.
you won the face-off, but you didn't win the possession. So it goes to Chesapeake here.
Great hustle! Great hustle! Let's go. Keep on the gas, baby. Put on the gas. Hustle 3. 1, 2, 3.
You can't call him 2-goal Heacock anymore.
No longer an
Second-year
appropriate
pro
name
at
here.
Is Colin Heacock going to be able to get rid of that label of 2-goal Colin because he had 3 in 1, or is that going to stick with him until he has 5 or 6 in a game?
I think he could have had 5 or 6 today. He missed a couple ones right on the crease, but Colin's such a good kid. He's such a good teammate. He's so accountable, and even when it's not his fault, he tells everybody it's his fault. And we're very.
You mentioned the offense, and I know that's where a lot of your fingerprints are. What were you most proud of what that group did in this game?
I think we've been unselfish, and I think we played with great effort, and I think we care. And, the bottom line is this whole game, you can scheme a game, but you got to culture a season, and our culture is very good right now.
Another guy born in the 90s, playing for the Bayhawks.
You've built a roster now that is heavy with that 2017 class. You're sprinkling in the 2018s. And then there's obviously the linchpins of an Abbott who's been here for 10 years.
Well, it helps if they like each other. And the one thing about playing 4 games on the road in a row is that you get to know each other and they really took to each other. The not being able to be home, we didn't get a chance to improve our full field game any. But we got a chance to grow as a group of individuals who cared about each other, and sometimes that's more important.